What if you need help being the dad that you want to be? Since coming home from Iraq, I've been a security officer and just trying to deal with, everything coming home. Coming from, one completely different lifestyle to another was extremely tough. When my kids got put into foster care, um, primarily the fear was because of my anger issues, my the stuff going on with me. I immediately started looking out, for programs that I could utilize to help me with not just getting my kids back, but making, myself better able to handle them and to, have myself be a better person for the kids to be around. Not having them there, and thinking about the stuff that they were having to deal with, not knowing why they got taken, not knowing how long they were going to be gone. I found Family First and, to see if I could talk to them about the DADS program, and wound up getting into talk to James Lee, and immediately right off, like, I felt good about James. I was like, this is a cool cat here, not just cool, but seems actually wanting to help. And we are, as dads, allowed to discuss all of that, throw out our ideas and experiences and everything, and to me that's phenomenal. Family First has helped out a lot, amazingly, like I said, most amazingly with how I interact with people, and that right there has helped convince Department of Human Services to slowly integrate my children back into my home. As of this last Monday, my oldest two kids, I now have custody of them, and they live with me. They went to Dad's group with me on Tuesday, so and they had a blast. They had fun. I can't stress enough like how good the program's been to me. I haven't met anybody in these programs yet that has had a bad word to say about them and about the people involved in them. So that's a good thing.
What if your dream was to live independently? So I was going 40 on the highway, and a drunk man who was asleep going the wrong way hit me. I was 2 times, I died. And then 23 surgeries from my head to my feet. And the drunk man that hit me, 3 years probation. And when I came out of my coma, I didn't want to see anybody. And so I've grown up in my thoughts, in my vision, and in my heart. Coming to the Life Adjustment Program was a dream come true. But after my accident, I was just like a baby. So I had to learn everything. And so far. I'm doing great. And to achieve greatness, even if it's just a cup of coffee, but I did it by myself. I'm proud of that. I thank God I'm still here, because every day is something that I can reach up and touch and say, yay. My spirits grew, and the love of the staff people, and now I love myself because of it.
What if I didn't have my son sitting here with me today? Jacob is autistic, and he's been on medication to help manage his stress. And as he became older and a teenager, we noticed that his stress and anxiety level kept going up and up and up, and it just seemed uncontrollable.
It just felt like that life wasn't worth living.
I just wanted him to experience the joy of life. Life really has a lot to offer. Dr. Burson reassured me that they were very caring people, that they would take very good care of him. And I trusted him, and I met with the staff a little bit later that day and was so impressed with how thorough they were in making sure that I understood what was going on, what their expectations were for Jacob. So I felt comfortable leaving him.
It was actually a fun experience, even though I had to do lots and lots and lots of paperwork, and I don't like paperwork. When I went to the ATU, it just helped me develop like a love for writing. I just finally saw the world in a different light. I saw life in a different light, like a more positive light.
I can't imagine any place else that I would want to put him and have him feel safe. Now that I have a son who dealt with these issues of suicide and thoughts of suicide, one of my frustrations is that there aren't enough resources available for kids. After Jacob's experience in the ATU, I am so grateful that we have a program like this here in the Valley.
I just want to live my life. I want to have happy experiences that all my brothers and sisters have. Like I want to get married, have a family, become an author, and I just want to enjoy life.
Sometimes one of the things I've learned about Jacob is that we used to put everything under the banner of autism, and now I recognize that he's much more than just autistic, but he's a human being that has feelings and emotions and struggles like the rest of us. And, the autism is just a piece of him. It's not who he is. It's just the mirror he looks through the world, and he's just a delight. I just enjoy him so much.
What if someone you loved was losing themselves? My mom was primary caregiver for my dad, and my job was to take care of my mom. So one of the key factors in keeping my mom happy was seeing that she had some respite from the 24/7 care of my father, Papa, who was in the later stages of Alzheimer's. We were lucky that he remained himself for most of the time, and that was due in great part to the education that we received through Daybreak as to what to expect in the different stages, and our real confidence that Lori and the staff at Daybreak were taking care of him in the best way possible. As a matter of fact, we used to get together on Fridays. I would pick him up at home, and we'd go to McDonald's for pancakes and coffee, and then we would head on to Daybreak. And on the way between McDonald's and Daybreak, there was singing and joyfulness, and he was really anticipating that time he spent over there. All the activities that they did, his friends that were there, it was just an all-around great experience. And my mom then, on the other hand, felt confident that he was safe and happy, and she didn't feel guilty about having that time away from him. She was able to continue on with her very active lifestyle. What's really special about Daybreak is the staff, number one. The facility's fantastic. It looks like home. And they were just finishing up one of the musical activities, and the music was still playing, and people were kind of standing around or sitting around, and this silly song came on, and my dad grabbed my hand, and we were dancing around in the floor. But it was just it's one of the best memories I have from him. It was really important to keep him at home. We're a very close family. We would have missed him terribly had he had to go to a nursing home. As it worked out, my father passed away in January. He came to Daybreak, I think, until the last couple of weeks, where he just wasn't feeling too great. He had a few days of at-home hospice care, and he passed away at home. That was the perfect plan for us. I mean, that's what he wanted, that's what we wanted, and Daybreak made that possible. I'm really proud that United Way is a funder of this program, because it's meant the world to my family.